Yeah, that's us.
What? No, you can't join them. They've a full roster, including 2 sales reps from the nearby Flowers to Go call center, a pistachio farmer, and her soulful German shepherd, a teenaged burger flipper, and his grandpa from the nearby Mescalero Apache Reservation, and an evangelical fantasy book burner who has secretly infiltrated their group, undercover as an elf. How will this funky bunch handle a real-life quest for their lives as they run down the clock in the bunker's newest temporal anomaly? Find out this holiday season via the Opal Blue Mask.
Let's go. We're on a mission.
You're a good sport, Sweeper. Now clear all this sand for the next act.
But yeah, he needs to update that information because there is a spot available if the Sweeper wants to join. Because I got... Well, I'll explain the factions to you in a little bit. It's pretty complicated. But right now, we are off to... Where is it? Oh, yes. Wolfwater Lock. That is where many of our quests begin. Oh, yeah, I forgot to introduce myself if I don't know you. My name is Missy Conexion. I know most other LARPers use... you know, kind of a fantasy LARP name that I use my real name. Well, technically my real name is Melissa, but nobody ever calls me that. Don't ever call me Melissa, no matter what, okay? It's Missy. I feel like I'm interesting enough as I am, so I don't have
who's
to
gotten me back on track more times than I can count. Please welcome
it's nice to be able to do this full time over here. So basically, we've been on this campaign for a while. I don't know if you've ever done any quests for this before yet, but it's called the Zaranda campaign. Determination. Basically, there's this whole thing with this skull and it's a long story, but we only need to worry about the battle that we're doing today. Oh yes, I see you have met the Grim Shells. That's what those little guys are. They are not part of any faction, but they help us with things, you know. They carry our weapons for us if we drop them, things like that. So, yes, let's see. First thing I'm gonna do is assign everybody a class if they don't have one yet. It's important to figure out who you are. And then we're gonna assign factions, and I'll tell you about the factions. And then I'm gonna assign your weapons. We're gonna do a little player versus player battle to figure some things out going into the quest, and then we're gonna do the quest. I don't know what that is. Okay. Right this way, I think. Yeah, it's been a while. It's hard to remember. That's okay. Yeah, right this way, Alright, we're almost there. It's a long journey, but the journey is the destination. Real LARP is the friends we make along the way. No, I'm just kidding. We're really gonna do some battle and stuff. Okay, right. I believe it's right this way. Wandering the desert for so long makes me kind of dizzy. Oh, you're getting ahead of me. Yeah, it's this way? Okay. Yeah, you saw what it looked like on the stage. So you know. Where are we? Ah, yes. Wolfwater Lock. No, where are we? Oh, yeah. Right now. Yeah, I don't know where it is. So, right down there. Almost there it is. Okay, so let's stay out here for now. Oh, no thanks. I'm not hungry. I prefer to LARP on an empty stomach, actually. You know, makes the hunger to win more palpable. You know? Okay, everybody. So, All right. Let us begin. First, put that tire away. It's not part of this. Secondly, I want to assign everybody their class first. So I see with your hood, you're a rogue, and you're an elf with your flower hat. All right? But you three, you need new classes. I know you like your burger hat, but you can get it back later, right? Okay. So, does anybody want to be, a fighter? Okay. Let's see. Where's that? There we go. You're a fighter. Does anybody want to be a cleric? Nope. Okay. Oh, okay. You? Oh, right. And does anybody want to be a mage? Okay. Oh, you want to change? Okay. No longer a rogue, you're going to be a mage. Somebody else want to be a rogue? Okay, how about... Oh, you want to switch from cleric to rogue? Okay. Let's see. And then how about a bard? We always need a bard. You want to be a bard? Alright. Well, you're an elf. You make a good elf. Okay, so now that we all have our classes, we must decide our factions. You see, in this campaign, there are 2 factions, and I'm kind of a unique story because I've been a part of both of them. So the original one was the Knights of Scarlet. They are the red faction. They are known for being, brave and very much willing to dive in head first when it comes to combat. Kind of brute force. Fighting for fighting's sake, folks. I was originally part of their faction, but they kicked me out because they said I had a quote-unquote toxic personality. I don't think I'm toxic, I'm just a little bit sneaky. But in the other faction, it's okay to be sneaky. They are the Shadows of Him and Keep. They're the blue faction. They're known for being mysterious, observant, figuring out all the knowledge first and then fighting and, being a little more tricky and cynical. And that I definitely align better with them. So I joined up with them. And yeah, so you kind of know a little bit about both factions. So if you want to join the red faction, the Knights of Scarlet, the brave, battle-hungry ones, go on this side of me. And if you want to join the blue faction, the Shadows of Him and Keep, go on this side of me. Oh, great. We're all part of the same one. That's great. Oh, no, you want to be part of the red one? Or are we all going to be... Okay. So we've got 2 Knights of Scarlet. We got 3 Shadows of Him and Keep. I'm going to stay neutral for this one. So we are going to do a little bit of a battle first. But let me explain first because there are some rules. So we may only use the approved LARP weapons that I will be handing out to you in just a moment. Now, you need to get consent before engaging in combat. And outside of combat, you should not be touching each other or throwing things at each other at all. It's only during combat and you can only hit each other with the approved LARPing weapons. Yeah, don't do that. That's the rule. Don't do that, what you just did, throwing a tire at people. But you can have snacks and whatever. So, let me go over the weapons. When I hand them to you, do not do anything with them yet until I say so, okay? So, we have our 3 weapons are maces, spears, and arrows. Okay? So, a mace looks like that. You can hit like that. Does anybody want the mace as their weapon? Alright, here you go. Does anybody from your faction want a mace as your weapon? No? Okay. Then the next weapon is the spear. It looks like this. It basically does the same kind of thing, but you have a longer range of motion and you can kind of hit from the side a little bit more, but it's not as big. It can't do as much damage at once, but you can reach people from farther away. Who wants the spear as their weapon? All right. Here you go. And no, the tire is not part of this. Put it away. Thank you. Okay. So, do either of you want the spear as your weapon? Okay, be nice to the Grimshells. They're not against you. They're on no one's side. So you want a spear? Okay. Here is your red spear. And then the next weapon is the arrows. They're small and you throw them at each other and you get a couple of them. So you get a chance to, here's one, and then, okay, this is a problem. Thank you. And then here's one for later. And do you want arrows as your weapon? Oh, you want another mace? Spear. Yes. Okay, there you go. So we've got our 2 spears on the Knights of Scarlet, and we've got one of each weapon on the Shadows of Hidden Keep. That's interesting. Now we will find out which is going to be more of a strategic move. Just leave it alone. Just leave it alone. Ignore it. Pretend it's not there. If you ignore it, it'll go away. So, if kind of teaming up with the same weapon is better, or if diversifying is better, we'll find out. So let me explain the rules of combat. So first, everybody hold your weapon and point it straight to the sky. And then you will point the weapon at the sprite you are challenging. Now, see, because we are 2 against 3, it's, it'll still be fair enough, okay? So there might have to be a 2-on-1 battle. Or one of you who's kind of in both of the other battles, okay? So figure that out, point your weapon at who you wish to challenge, and if you see who is challenging you, nod to give your consent to engage in battle, but do not start until I say commence fight, okay? Then each of you will have 10 hit points to start out with, and being hit with the opponent's weapon will reduce them, and anytime anybody may surrender by putting down your weapon and putting both of your hands in the air. If I shout hold, everybody must freeze in place, and if I shout fight off, that means it's over. Alright, are we ready? Oh. Okay, well, that one disappeared, so now it's 1-on-1. So, pick your opponent, and commence fight. Alright. Okay, interesting. It seems like a pretty evenly matched fight. Let me, okay. You, replenish the arrows over here. Oh! We got you sneaking up from behind. And, oh! Oh, it looks like our fighter took a hit. And, okay, we've got, oh, blocked. That arrow has been blocked. Let's see. Oh, there, that was a hit. We got a hit with the arrow. Some hit points have been lost. Oh. Oh, our elf has taken a hit. Over here. And our rogue has taken a hit to the head over here. Okay, that... Oh. Ah, interesting. We got a change of weapons here. Taking over the Shadows of Hidden Keep's spear duties. Interesting. Alright. Oh! And it looks like we have a clear winner here. Our blue spear has made enough hits against our red spear to have caused a defeat. So congratulations, you have won this battle. How are we doing over here? We're both pretty low in hit points. And and we have another win for the Shadows of Hidden Keep over here. Unfortunately, you have run out of hit points. So our blue faction is the winner today. But, oh, that's sweet. Yes. Does anybody need healing, by the way? I've got this healing beanbag for the blue faction. And I've got a healing beanbag for the red faction. Does anybody on the, any red players need healing? Oh, that's good. Well, don't be embarrassed about needing it if you find out that you do. But yes, it's very good. So today, actually, on our quest, we are going to be working together. This battle between the factions was only to figure out which faction is going to lead in the quest, and that is the Shadows of Hidden Keep. The blue faction will be going first, and the red faction will be following. So, here's what happened at this point in the campaign. There was a merchant named Grar, and he was trying to make alliances with both factions, but he ended up betraying them both. He would steal, he would lie, he would cheat, and now everybody's mad at him. But he stole this enormous treasure from everybody, and he's been hiding it. And we're gonna recover it. That is our mission, to recover the treasure of the corrupt merchant. No thanks. I don't eat on campaign days. Well, I mean, I do a big feast afterwards, but not in the middle of it. But it's okay if you need to get your blood sugar up for... Oh, yeah. It's okay. It's okay. He's helping us. That little Grimshell. He's gonna carry the weapons for us, so we don't have to. Okay. So we are gonna make our way over to the Drum Chapel. It's a sacred place. Oh no, no. That comes later. Later. Yeah, the purple skull, that is kind of the end game of the whole campaign. So we're just focusing on this quest right now. We're just gonna get this treasure back. But let me hand you each another weapon to bring along on this quest. Let me give you this. And then I'll give you this. Okay? So ready? Let's go. Follow me. And I'll take one too. Why not? Follow me to the Drum Chapel. And let's have our blue faction in the lead. And the red faction taking up the rear. You know, this is a nice place to be. You know, we get to do this stuff all the time. We get to live our campaign full time instead of, you know, in between jobs. You know? I mean, I liked my little pistachio business, but I mean, it was really just a way to make money off of rich people who want their food organic, even though it doesn't make a difference if it's organic or conventional, really, especially when it comes to nuts. All right, here we are approaching the Drum Chapel, a very sacred location. But it looks like perhaps some enemies have come here and destroyed it, but we are bringing it back. Beautiful, restoring it to its sacred protection. I have heard rumors that I believe to be true that rogue merchant hid the stolen treasure around here. Oh yes, let's do a complete restoration. Here we go. Yes. All right, I'm sensing it. I'm sensing that the treasure is right around here somewhere. Oh yes. You know what? I believe I heard that he hid the treasure within these stones. Now, normally I would tell you all to respect... Oh, somebody needs a weapon? Oh, that? Yeah, that has something to do with something, but not this quest. Amazing. Do you need your weapon? Okay, there you go. Normally I would say how important it is to respect such a sacred property, but given that the treasure is hidden within the stones, I think the best way to recover it is to just smack the stones with our weapons and see if the treasure becomes revealed. All right. Oh. I see all kinds of treasure popping out of the stones over here. Whoa. Even a real weapon. Yikes. Okay. Wow. Hey. Great job, everyone. I think this is all of it. This looks like a lot. Okay. Well, congratulations to my LARPing comrades on a successful quest in this campaign. Now, we do have to return this treasure to its original owners, but you know what? We did such a good job, recovering it that I feel like we gotta take a commission, you know? So grab whichever item you want to keep for yourself, and, you know, to the victor goes the spoils. Oh, that's so cute. That's like for a baby LARPer. Aw. Maybe someday I'll have a baby and he can be a LARPer. Okay, don't throw the real swords, though. Alright, so I'm, no one's taking this. I'm keeping this for myself, and then I will just bring, this one back to its... where it came from. Oh, yeah, it says, yeah, I know her. I have to bring this back to her. Okay. One final piece of the quest for you. We need strength in numbers. Both factions do. To ultimately achieve our end goals in this campaign. So, if you hold on to your weapons, and if you happen to run into anyone that has not joined up with the campaign yet... Oh, do you need another one? Okay, here. Yeah, if you happen to run into anyone that hasn't joined up with the campaign yet, just, show them your weapons and recruit them onto your faction. Alright? Yes, we have strength in numbers, my friends. I'm gonna go return these to their rightful owners. And keep on LARPing, everybody. Don't quit. Alright.